If you've wondered how to prepare your house for Airbnb, great question. Because the truth is, if you're going to prepare your house and start generating revenue in the short-term rental space, you have to make sure you do it the right way, or you ain't going to make any money. Let's go. Hey there, my name is Mike Fritz. I'm the founder of Titanium Capital Investments and Power Up Real Estate. On this channel, our greatest passion is helping people just like you build businesses and create wealth through real estate. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you get notified every single time we do a video. This channel exists for people just like you. So stick around, join our family of entrepreneurs that are making a difference. So you want to prepare your house for Airbnb. What are some things you need to think about before you actually do that? Preparing your house for Airbnb, it's a very simple process, but there's some things you have to understand just about how the whole system works. Number one, you have to set your house up so that it stages well for pictures. So having your house look good with the couch here and the chair here, if it doesn't look good for pictures, because let's say you take a picture of that and the lighting's not great because the window's coming through and it kind of casts a shade over the picture, people are going to look at that. It's not going to look very good on the internet. Now you have to think about this. I'm not kidding you. People book almost solely off pictures. Of course, they look at the description, but the pictures is where it's at. So when you stage your house, pictures are how people understand what they're getting. So I can tell you, we took pictures of our place when we were on Airbnb. We had people ask questions all the time. Hey, what about this? And I'm thinking, oh, there's not a picture that shows that. We had a bed that was unmade, and I don't mean unmade like it was messy, like there was no sheets and bedding on it, and we just took a picture of it, and we got a lot of questions. Is bedding included, or do we need to bring our own? And it had me think, we need to reshoot that picture. And so believe me when I tell you, it's been a huge process over the years of understanding Airbnb and how to generate revenue. So you have to stage your place so the pictures tell a story. People envision themselves in your place through your pictures. So when you stage your place, whether you're doing it as a business or you're just renting out your own personal home, stage it so that when people see the pictures, they can see themselves being there. Pictures drive profit in the Airbnb space because people are booking off of them. So when you take a picture of your place, if people can say, wow, that's a really pretty place, believe me, it will change the number of bookings you get. And some of you have probably seen this. Real estate photographers sometime will come and take a picture of a house. You'll go and see the house and it's like, man, this doesn't look anything like the pictures. But you're like, well, I can tell the picture was taken here, but man, those pictures make the place look amazing. Pictures can make a place look completely powerful, and that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that your pictures or your place is staged for pictures so that when people come to them, they're like, man, these pictures, this is the kind of place I want to stay. So stage your place so that pictures drive people to stay there. Number two, make sure repairs are made. For example, let's say there's a fridge or refrigerator door handle that's just a little loose. It's been loose for years and you don't really care about it, but you're going to start Airbnb your place. People will care about it. I know you may not, but they will. You know, or one place, I had a place one time where the fridge door handle came off and we just opened it up for the top for a long time. That doesn't work for Airbnb. You have to fix that stuff. So you go through your place and you maintain it and you fix the place so that when people come there, they feel like they're in a hotel. In a hotel, if a door handle's broken or a door handle's broken off, you call them and say, hey, there's something wrong with this. That's how people come to an Airbnb. That's the mentality they come with. If people come into a new unit that they're renting and something's wrong, just call the landlord, get it fixed. In Airbnb, they leave a review and then people start to kind of question whether they should be staying in your place. So guest reviews are huge, and guest reviews usually go up and down based on the maintenance of the property. Yes, customer service and hospitality is huge, but a lot of times it's maintenance reviews that really get the negative reviews. The place wasn't clean, this wasn't working, we tried to turn on the thermostat, that didn't work, etc. We have to get great reviews, and we get those through great maintenance and through great hospitality. Three, going back to our photo example, I want you to actually get professional photos. So it's not just staging your place for great photos, it's getting a professional to take them. Don't just take them with your iPhone or your Android and throw them up there. Hire somebody locally. You can find a good photographer locally. A real estate photographer is preferred because they understand space photoing. So they understand taking photography in places and how to make it look big and look open and look warm and welcoming. So hire a professional. We did ours personally and just took some pictures, and they didn't really do very well. We brought in a pro, not only to help us stage it, but to take the photos, completely change the feel of the property. And that will for you as well. So when you're gonna do your property on Airbnb, when you're gonna create revenue, you wanna make sure you take photos, but you use a professional to do so, because they're gonna create way better photos than you are. The fourth thing you have to do is pick your time of year. Are you going to be a seasonal lister, or are you going to list it 24/7? Are you just going to list your property seasonally on winter or summer, depending on where you live, and just Airbnb your place out or short-term rental your place out when you're gone? Or are you going to do it a 365 kind of scenario? And so you have to choose, is this going to be a seasonal short-term rental, or are we going to do this long-term? That'll dictate your profit, but it also dictates how you stage the property and how you prepare the property. Because if you're living in it all the time, you probably have a lot less work to do because it has most of the things people are going to use. If it's seasonal for you, you may just do without something that an Airbnb guest will kind of expect. So make sure if it's a seasonal, you're still stocking the place with things that people would like. And again, pick the time of year. Are you doing it seasonally, or are you doing it 365? If you can do it 365, great, you're going to make more money. But if you're just renting out your property when you're going away for half the year to a warmer or cooler place, then make sure, again, the listing is taken down and it's prepped for guests to book inside of that window. And then, of course, the last thing you need to do is get it listed on all of the short-term rental sites. Airbnb is one of the #1 home sharing sites in the world, Vrbo as well, and you're going to list on these sites so that people can find your properties. Now, there are 3 things people look at when they list on these sites, and there's 3 things people look at when they're coming to book your place. So when you're listing, you have to understand the 3, and when somebody is staying in your place, these are the 3 things they're going to book your place based on. Number 1, the title. The title will tell them if the place fits them or not. Number 2, the photos. And number 3, the description. Those are the 3 things people really, really look at. So the first, the title, is what draws them in. The photos, of course, is what's going to seal the deal. Then the description just lets them know if it has what they're looking for. If it has a pool, if it's big space, 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, whatever. It's going to explain the process, or explain the project, explain the property, to let them know if that's a place that fits them or not. So again, title, photos, description. And if you want more help setting up and creating an Airbnb business, make sure you check out our Real Estate Ignition Inner Circle. In the description, click that link. You can hop on the phone with our team, and we'll walk you through what the Real Estate Ignition Inner Circle is, how to build businesses and create income through real estate investing. I can't wait to see you in the next video.